So in my hands is TaylorMade's most forgiving driver ever. The Qi10 Max 10K moment of inertia. Idea being that off-center strikes, keeping ball speed up and helping us be more accurate than ever. I'm not going to say whether it's a good driver or not, because even without hitting it, I know it's a good driver. But does it do what TaylorMade say? So as ever, when a new driver comes out, lots and lots of bold claims. And like I said in the introduction, I know every single manufacturer now produces fantastic equipment. So my kind of reviews aren't going to be kind of, is it a good club or not? Because there's different models, but I've got the most forgiving model. And like I said, I'm just very, very keen that you watching as the consumer, do these products actually live up to the claims? So I've got 14 balls. I'm going to hit 14 drives. The reason for the 14 is in and around a golf, most courses there's 4 par 3s. So on most par 4s and 5s, golfers will hit driver. So I'm going to hit a round's worth of drivers. We're going to see how many fairways I hit, because I unbelievably, don't hit it out the middle every time. I'm going to show you kind of the strike, the shots, and then we're going to look at some averages at the end. Does it help me hit the ball consistently further and more accurately? Now, it might not be the model I would hit the longest, but this should be the one that is the most forgiving. So it looks great behind the golf ball. A blue face this year, not red with the carbon, which as a Man United fan, quite like the red. But interestingly with this, no twist face this year. Now I imagine that's because if the club is twisting less with the off-center strikes, it doesn't need the help that twist face would have given. And for me, that's a big plus, because I was never personally a big fan of twist face. So let's go 14 drives. Let's see how this driver performs. And I have to say, midway through the test, definitely the ones that are a little bit off-centre, it doesn't feel like the club head's twisting as much. Not necessarily so far seen better accuracy, I don't think, but maybe that's more me than the club. But let's go with the next 7 and then look at some averages. Right, for the last one, let's go for a biggie. Not really getting that club head speed massively up, but that's very much me at the moment. So let's go for a big one. Might sacrifice a bit of strike, but let's see if we can get that club head speed right up. So I didn't really see a big change in the club head speed, but definitely that strike a little bit out the toe. Still very impressive ball speed at 155. Spin a bit high. And an okay shot, but nice and accurate. Right, so generally there, I like the look and I do like the feel. Definitely don't think from a pure distance perspective this would be the model for me, but that's not what this was about. When we're talking about forgiveness, we're talking about more ball speed, which for me is what the forgiveness is about. I know the manufacturers are talking about more accuracy. That's still more the user than the club. But let's look at the averages, look at how the strike was, look at the ball speed, and let's see if the numbers back up what TaylorMade are claiming. Let's also look at the accuracy. I'm not sure that the tech can overrule the user. So we can see there, average club head speed just under 105 mile an hour, average ball speed 153, so not too bad. Launch angle at 12 degrees, spin at 3.3, carry at 246, and total at 264. So spin definitely too high, predominantly because of the strike being a little bit low down the face. Now we look at accuracy-wise, we've got one missing the fairway left, couple missing right, but certainly there, kind of 10, 11 of the drives on the short stuff and playable, if not super, super long, definitely kind of a good percentage of tee shots where I could hit whatever club I wanted from there. Right, so does it tick lots of boxes? Yes, I like the look, I like the feel. Is it a good driver? Yes. Is it the perfect driver for me? Probably not. Maybe the LS, maybe just the standard version would be better for me. But I do think on the off-centre strikes, and mine, to be fair, were generally kind of up and down. The last one was a little bit toey. Now, definitely did feel on the toe strike that the club didn't really twist. So definitely the forgiveness from that perspective is good. Are you going to hit the ball load straighter just because of the tech? Probably not, because if you're delivering that club face kind of wide open or closed, the ball's still going to miss the fairway. But you've got to do your end of the bargain as well as you can. But if you are looking for more accuracy with your tee shots, it's definitely worth trying the new TaylorMade Qi10 Max.